What's the most flabbergasted you've been by a recruiting poster's accuracy? I was 18, working at a GameStop in Phoenix, when I saw this recruitment poster at the mall. Showed some guy in uniform sitting at multiple computer screens surrounded by high-tech equipment. Big text said, "Defend America in cyberspace. Advanced technology training guaranteed." My buddy Mike laughed when I told him I was considering it. "Dude, that's total BS. They'll have you mopping floors and peeling potatoes for 4 years. You know how military recruiting works." He was right to be skeptical. Every veteran I knew had horror stories about recruiters lying through their teeth. Promise you one job, stick you somewhere completely different. Classic bait and switch. But I was desperate. Dead-end job, no college money, living with my parents at 18. The recruiter, Staff Sergeant Williams, seemed different though. Actually knew technical details when I asked questions. "What programming languages do you teach?" "Python, Java, C++, and we're adding JavaScript next year." "What kind of equipment?" "Latest Dell workstations, multiple monitors, enterprise-grade networking gear." Still sounded too good to be true. I signed up anyway, figuring worst case I'd get some basic computer training and use my GI Bill later. Basic training was exactly what I expected. Yelling, push-ups, no technology in sight. Then came tech school at Goodfellow Air Force Base in Texas. First day, they walked us into this classroom that looked like mission control at NASA. 30 workstations, each with 3 27-inch monitors. Top of the line everything. The instructor, Technical Sergeant Davis, wasn't much older than us. "Welcome to cyber operations training. These workstations cost more than most people's cars. You'll be learning actual hacking techniques, network defense, digital forensics, real-world stuff." I kept waiting for the catch. Maybe this was just the demo room and we'd do real training on ancient computers somewhere else. Nope, this was our daily classroom for 6 months. We learned everything that poster promised and more. Penetration testing against live networks, analyzing actual malware samples, building defensive systems for government agencies. The craziest part was our final exercise. They gave us a mock company network and told us to defend it while another team tried to hack in. Full-scale cyber warfare simulation using professional-grade tools. My team successfully blocked 47 different attack attempts over 3 days. When it was over, our instructor pulled me aside. "Jake, you scored highest in the class on network defense. How do you feel about assignment to the Pentagon's cyber division?" I literally thought he was joking. Pentagon? Me. 6 months ago, I was selling used Xbox games to middle schoolers. 3 weeks later, I'm sitting in an underground office in Arlington, Virginia, monitoring network traffic for actual government systems. My workstation had 4 monitors and computing power that would make gamers weep with envy. My job was exactly what that recruiting poster showed. Defending critical infrastructure from real cyber attacks. Not training simulations. Actual threats from foreign governments and criminal organizations. The irony hit me during my first month there. I was working night shift, alone in this high-tech command center, when I remembered Mike's prediction about mopping floors. Instead, I was using $50,000 worth of equipment to protect electrical grids and water treatment plants across the country. The poster hadn't exaggerated anything. If anything, it undersold the job. 2 years later, Mike visited me in Virginia. I gave him a tour of our facility, showed him the defensive systems we operated. His jaw dropped when he saw the setup. "This is insane," he said. "You're literally living inside that recruiting poster." Last month, I got orders for my next assignment. Ramstein Air Base in Germany. European Cyber Operations Center. Even better equipment, more responsibility. That recruiting poster is still hanging in my parents' house. Dad keeps showing it to neighbors, pointing out how it perfectly matched my actual career.